Stopped in here over at the McDonald's to grab a quick bite to eat and some breakfast before we started our trip. Down in Dallas, onward to Atlanta. Just landed in Atlanta, heading to grab our bags and get on our way, meet a ride to Amicalola Falls. So these IKEA bags are definitely a one-time use trip. Ours have been busted up and mangled. But at least we got here. We're here in Atlanta and we've got our bags. Let's get on the road. Trees, the lack of trees. Alright guys, we've made it to Amicalola State Park and set up our camp and everything, and we're going to head out and start the trail tomorrow morning. First thing, said the office opens up at 8:30. Okay, so we'll stop in around 8:30 and get registered and start on our trip. I'll show you guys a little bit of the camp that we got set up. Down here is my setup and the Cuban setup, so I might need to do some adjusting on my tarp. That wind's been kicking up pretty good. But I think I want to actually start in for a nap and get rested up. I'm really excited. Okay. Last night, we got hit with one heck of a rainstorm, and you look out and that's what our view is. And we're still at Amicalola State Park. The rain came down pretty hard, and the Cuban, she got her gear got soaked. Mine was fine. Some of it was damp, but we did manage to get everything dried out over at the bathhouses and settled down for some breakfast and get ready to start our trip. Just crossed the archway, checked in, and we're on our way up through the approach trail to get to the trailhead to the Appalachian Trail. It is absolutely beautiful out here. That's crazy. That's so cool. Damn, that's cool. We are almost up to the top of this beast. Woo! All the way down there. That way. Continue on down. It's the reason why they called this a strenuous trail. It's definitely earned its ranking, that's for sure. We just got done setting up camp for the day. Had a fun time hiking up to the top of those falls. was a butt kicker. We're just starting out easy. We just did about 6 today, so we'll work on getting to the approach and everything and start slowly adding miles to it. So yeah, setting up camp was fun though, because my gear was still kind of wet though from last night. Cuban's gear was wet. Cliffhanger's gear was wet. His tent was still wet on the inside. And lo and behold, I seem to have misplaced my tarp line.
Found it.
Bugger. Oh, cool. Yes. Good job. Cuban finally found her Sawyer squeeze. So that's good. That's one less piece of gear that we thought we had lost. But thankfully we have some spare gear that I used, a spare line. We just use a line from our mosquito nets because we don't need them right now at this time of the year. I'll get to you here in a second. So I borrowed the mosquito net tarp line, and I used that for my own.
Hi YouTubers, just getting my kit all packed away, ready to pack the right way round under your hammock, which I did not do last night. Yes, I'm all new to this, unlike my husband, and I forgot to pack my hammock like a bathtub. I did it the other way, and fortunately he found out, so my pack remained right. So just remember guys, don't make sure if you can put a rain cover on, turn it upside down like a bathtub, because otherwise your gear is going to be soaking wet.
You said hammock there first. That's okay, I'm totally keeping this in. Alright, we just broke down camp and had breakfast, getting ready to get set to start our day. Looking at putting in 8 miles today, I think. We can do 8 miles today? Hopefully. Yep, hopefully we're going to do 8 miles today. So a gorgeous day today. A little chilly. Last night was pretty cold though, but we survived. So did the Cuban. So we'll see how this goes. We just came off of Frosty Mountain, taking a bit of a rest right now, enjoying the view that's out here, heading up to Springer. Got a couple miles to get to Springer, so let's get to it. Alright, so we're spending the night over at Black Cap Shelter. It's just right at it's the last shelter before hitting Springer Mountain. We're going to stay here the night. They're saying that the weather tonight up on top of Springer is going to be about 27, and the Cuban's not looking forward to that. So she's like, nope, not going to do that. So we stayed down where it's lower and warmer. Got a shelter to stay in. A pretty cool group of guys to hang out with too. So we will see you in the morning.